afternoon, all of you. How are you guys doing? Good? Doesn't sound so good.
How are you guys feeling today?
Okay. Like she introduced, we're going to be taking you on a musical journey today. A journey across space and time. We're going to be playing this in 3 acts. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. So let's wind the clock back 40,000 years and put yourselves in the Australian outback. The nomadic inhabitants of the land at the time, they lived largely in harmony with nature. And what Clive is playing out here is something called a didgeridoo. Integral to their ceremonies, rituals, everything from funerals to initiations, this was used as a link to something that they call dream time. Now, dream time is a space outside of normal space-time. It's a place where everything exists at the same time. All of us, all our life, birds, animals, plants, all one, a vast interconnected network. So, at the time, the Aboriginals, they imitated the sounds of nature around them, like the kangaroo, the kookaburra, the bird, and the dingo, the wild Australian dog. Today, the kind of sounds we hear around us are a bit different, so we'd like to present something a little more modern on these same instruments, so sit back and enjoy. So, interesting story. This didgeridoo is not made by humans. You know the white ants, the termites? They love eating wood, but they hate sunlight. So you put both of those together, what they do is they eat trees out from the inside. And when you're walking through the bush, typically eucalyptus trees, you can knock them and you can figure out which ones are hollow. And that's simply that. It's not made by humans, it's actually made by white ants. A very interesting instrument. Just catch my breath, sorry. So if you notice, we didn't break the sound at all. So they use a technique called circular breathing where you breathe in and out at the same time. It involves some gymnastics of your throat and epiglottis and all. But anyway, let's go to the second act. Fast forward about 38,000 years to the year 2200 BC. The Qin dynasty in China. This very interesting instrument called the Hulusi. Hello? Yeah. Thank you. Now, fast forward to modern day. Just about 20 years ago, a Swiss gentleman was doing some research on the Caribbean steel pan and the Indian ghatam, the mud pot that they play. And long story short, after extensive work, he came out with this beautiful instrument you see in front of you. It's called a hand pan. And the next recital is going to be a very meditative kind of tune to leave you off. Yeah, I'm just going to start up.
Feel free to close your eyes and just feel the music.
That's what it looks like. A spaceship from outer space. Thank you so much. We've got about 20 seconds to go, so we're going to just tie off on this note that although these three pieces they were spread across extremely vast distances of space and time and continents and cultures, there's one thing that's the golden thread that runs through it all. And I'll leave that for you to interpret, but just try with your own feeling what came across through these three. And in these trying times of ours, where our life circumstances, they kind of are fragmenting us interpersonally and intrapersonally as well from within. It often helps to turn back to these forms of music for integrity. That's Clive on the Hulusi, Flute, didgeridoo. I'm Karan. Thank you very much.